What's going on, my lovely people? Back again with another one. Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren. The big three for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder's up, people. That's who we talking about today. Chet Holmgren. Hit that like and subscribe button if it's your first time. What's going on? My name is Francis, and this is Next Up Sports Talk, where we talk all things sports. We talk about the sports that I'm passionate about, the sports that and the topics that I'm comfortable and happy to bring to you in terms of the content. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you hit that like and subscribe button because it's free 99. It's free 99. Yep, it helps to build the algorithm, let YouTube know you enjoy what we got going on here. And definitely talk to me in the comment section. I'm going to talk back. Let's have a dialogue with these conversations, with these topics, and definitely with these thoughts I have that I'm sharing with you, my lovely people, here in this content today. So I appreciate you tapping in again. Just want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible for me. Whoever you call God, make sure you give them all the praise that they deserve. But listen, we back into it, man. Chet Holmgren, in order for this Oklahoma City team to take the next step forward and going back to back, like Drake said, going back to back in terms of championships, it is important, vitally important, that Chet Holmgren takes that next step forward. Francis, what's that next step forward? Being the dominant force that he can be, whether that be rebounding, whether that be shot blocking, whether that be changing shots, whether that be turning teams from getting into the paint and scoring at will when it comes to those paint points, whether that be offensively being a bucket getter, being a automatic bucket whenever they double team and triple team and SGA, whenever they are shutting down J-Dub and SGA, he can be an automatic bucket. They can throw the ball down to Chet Holmgren, and he can really go out there and get a bucket for the team. He has got to take that next step forward as a part of the big three. The others are going to do what they're going to do. Yeah, the others are going to do what they are going to do, but it's important, yeah, that Chet Holmgren wins you at least a minimum of one game per series, if not 2 games per series, coming up in these playoffs as you're going down the stretch. 1, staying healthy. 2, just continuing to evolve his game to that next level. When they got those big matchups, he got to be able to be up for it, be ready to battle, be ready to fight, be ready to show his entire tool bag of tools that he got. Again, offensively, he can hit that three-pointer. He needs to obviously do better as back to the basket. He's definitely a little bit light in terms of weight, so he probably is not as physical backing the ball down. But he can back the ball down, do spin moves, get to the rim, 7'3", and dunk the basketball, preferably, laid up if he has to. But definitely invite the double team. He should be a threat to where when they throw the ball into Chet, and Chet gets it, whether he faces up or he's back to the basket, when he goes to make his move and 2 come, he got to be ready to make that pass in the right direction to them open shooters. Because Sam Presti, you know what Sam Presti did? He went and got a bunch of shooters. And shooters going to shoot. So with SGA already passed out of the double team, J-Dub is going to get downhill. You know he's going to make the pass. Shooters got to shoot. But when Chet's in the game, say SGA and J-Dub, Jalen Williams is sitting on the bench, and Chet is the focal point of the offense, he got to demand the basketball. He got to demand that the offense be run through him. Let the actions be run through me, and then I can distribute or get mine. Yeah, because most of the time, when you do the switch off on the screen, you're going to look to have that mismatch. That mismatch is what you're looking to have. And if you can get that mismatch, then you know that you're in the right position to, 1, invite a double team, or 2, mouse in the house. As what Shaq says, barbecue chicken, mouse in the house. In other words, you got the little fella on you, and you go to work. You get on your post moves, fall away jump shot, they can't block your shot being 7'3". So when you step back and hit that shot, they can't block it. But it's important, in my opinion, that Chet Holmgren takes that next step forward in terms of dominance in the game. He doesn't have to dominate by scoring 40 points, 30 points. But definitely Chet got to get between 20 and 25 points on the nights when he's hot. On the nights when the shots are falling, it's important that Chet get, he got to get his 12 rebounds, 12 to 14 rebounds, 1 to 2 blocks a game. Obviously, he's going to be changing shots based off that, but getting up and down the court and just being more demonstrative, man, being more aggressive, especially on those matchups like against Wemby and against Rudy Gobert and those taller, the DeAndre Aytons of the world, going against Mark Williams of the world. He got to get a lot more aggressive, in my opinion, and press the action when it comes to offense and defense. Offense, he got a bag, so he's polished offensively to get downhill and make some things happen. And defensively, he got to be locked in on the rotation, which he's already doing. But I feel like offensively, taking only 8 shots in the first 3 quarters is not really it. Chet Holmgren got to get up to 14 to 16 shots a game. He got to get 14 to 16 attempts up a game. Got to get 14. SGA can't have 22 attempts. J-Dub have 17 attempts, and you got 11. So I'm looking and I'm hoping that from the All-Star weekend, that a little more confidence has been instilled in Chet. Like, I belong here. I'm at this level. I can perform at this level. And that's what I'm looking for from Chet Holmgren. I can perform at this level. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Talk to me in the comment section and I'm going to talk back. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm curious to know where Thunder's fans feel. How you guys feel about it? Because, the others, like I said, Jared McCain, the Isaiah Joes, the Cason Wallace, the Alex Caruso, the Jalen Williams, the Aaron Wiggins, they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to make shots. Each of them on any given night can get hot. Multiple of them can get hot. But when the game slows down, you're going to need your big 3, which is SGA going to do what he's going to do. J-Dub, hopefully he's healthy. He's going to do what he's going to do. And the next one is Chet Holmgren. Everybody looking at Chet like he kind of hot and cold. His game needs to be solidified. It needs to be sure. You need to be sure of what you're going to get from Chet Holmgren night to night. Okay? And then say he got to get 30 points every night. He definitely got to get 12 rebounds every night. That's a given. The fact that this team is lacking in terms of rebound, a lot of teams are looking to out-rebound the Thunder. Chet Holmgren got to crash that glass. You got to crash that glass, especially them second chance opportunities. Oh, my days. They got to secure the rebound. They make great defensive stands, and they give these teams second and third opportunities, and that comes down to the rebounding. Rebounding. So Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, they got to hit the glass. They got to rebound. But in terms of on the other end, offensively, I'm looking for Chet Holmgren to take that next step offensively. Yeah? Stay within yourself. Stay within your game. Work on the things you know. You try to do that wide spin move, being so long and gangly. Those smaller guards are going to get up underneath your arm, and they're going to strip the ball away, and they're gone down the other end. But offensively, got to take that next step forward. Defensively, you've been doing what you got to do. I'd like to see you a little bit more aggressive. I know you're not trying to get in foul trouble, which is a good thing because you being in foul trouble doesn't really help the team. But making that next step forward for Chet Holmgren on the offensive end, being more assertive, be more aggressive, being more demonstrative in terms of, I need the ball. Even if it's SGA on the court and J-Dub, call for the ball. You the big fella. I need the ball. You shouldn't go down on 5 possessions and not touch the ball. You got to touch the ball. They got to make sure that you touched that ball. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Thunder's up, baby. Thunder's up. Second half of the season after All-Star break. Road to back-to-back championships. Let me know in the comment section. Peace and love.